Hello, what's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. And today is Tuesday. Again, you guys are just so lucky you get another video on Tuesday this week. So I hope you're happy. Today we're going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in 4K. So, exciting video for you today. This was released yesterday, but I already had a film planned on my channel for yesterday, so you get this today. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, some of you might be thinking, why are you doing this when you're already doing a series on the MCU? But I don't know if you noticed over a few of my channels, I don't know if you noticed that over the course of the period of I don't know if you noticed that on my channel I got a few Marvel films that are newer releases that I've done already, so I probably won't be doing them. So when we get to phase 4, I probably won't cover this. Probably won't cover this again, probably because it's part of phase 5, but we won't go there. So yeah, this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's got a nice little slip cover with a nice Blu-ray there. We're gonna get this plastic off, yeah? Let's do that. Cool. Let's have a look inside as well, eh? Nice, very appropriate picture of Rocket on the 4K disc there. And there's Groot, eh? Gotta love a bit of Groot as well. So, original artwork all around there. It's quite exciting, that, isn't it? So we're going to pop this into the player, we're going to compare the 4K disc, and we're also going to talk about the stream on Disney Plus as well. So it's quite exciting today, isn't it? Don't go anywhere, alright? Right, so I'm going to get it out there straight away, just so you're aware. The difference between the Blu-ray disc here and the 4K disc here is quite minimal. You know, because it's quite a brand new film. You have a cheeky little upscale with your Blu-ray anyway, so you've still got a lot of decent picture when you've got it on Blu-ray. So there's that. Next, I can tell you that the 4K disc here compared to the 4K stream on Disney Plus, picture quality wise, colour wise, HDR wise, picture detail and all that sort of thing, they are next to the same as well. The difference between this and the stream on Disney Plus is if you watch it on Disney Plus, you get to see the IMAX Enhanced edition, which I have talked about before, those IMAX Enhanced editions on Disney Plus. This film was shot in IMAX, so if you watched it in the IMAX screen, or if you watch the 4K stream on Disney Plus, you get no bars, or according to Disney you get minimal bars for the entire film. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that I thought that was a good idea. There are some films I have seen in IMAX screens where the people are like, oh, look at this film, it's like shot in 100% IMAX, and it's like the whole thing is shot in IMAX. I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's the way technology's going, that films are shot in 100% IMAX just so that they can beef up the IMAX a little bit more. But to me, personally, I prefer watching a film that has IMAX sequences or IMAX shots in it. Like Christopher Nolan movies and things like that, they're not all shot with IMAX cameras. You still get framed shots as well, and then your bars disappear for the really cool bits, and then the frame comes back again, and then the bars disappear for like massive cinematic shots or like stuff that's shot outside. Christopher Nolan does that a lot. So when you do get films in the IMAX where people say, oh, it's 100% IMAX, everything's in IMAX, I just think I don't know if I like that. I would rather, I think it kind of ruins the illusion of the IMAX when you're watching something that's all IMAX. It just ruins it a little bit for me, to be fair. I like to see the bars. I like to see the bars disappear. I like to see the bars slowly fade out as well. I mean, sometimes that that just melts my heart a little bit. There's a back cover for you there, and if it helps, they're basically exactly the same minus some pictures, pictures. Movie wise, I think this is a very good closing chapter to the Guardians trilogy. I do hear a lot of rumours that there aren't going to be any more Guardians films after this, so if you really enjoyed this and you're like, I can't wait to see volume 4, I don't think that's going to happen. There is a little bit at the end of this that says Star-Lord will return, so I'm assuming that Chris Pratt will be back. The way that they leave this off, there are a big bunch of characters that are like starting their own Guardians, so whether or not they do something with them, I don't know, but I do know that there was a lot of struggle to get this made. At one point this wasn't going to be made because James Gunn wasn't involved, and a lot of the cast were like, well, I'm not making this if James Gunn's not making this. And then obviously James Gunn came back and made it, so the others were part of it as well. But James Gunn is now wrapped up in DC, so I would be extremely surprised if he comes back and does a volume 4. It's a beautiful film though, it really looks incredible, I'll tell you that. If you're looking for a really good looking 4K movie, this is a really good looking 4K movie. But for some, if you went out and for some reason bought the Blu-ray and thought, I'd like to get this in 4K, I would probably say, why didn't you just get the 4K first? But if you do think, is there much of an upgrade there? My answer would be no. Alright, that's just my honest opinion. It still looks better. Don't get me wrong, it does look better, but you're not gonna have like a big surprise and be like, oh bloody hell, this is 4K after watching the Blu-ray, because they do look very, very similar. So just know that going into this, if you got it on Blu-ray, you might want to just stick with the Blu-ray. But if you're a fan of 4K, then obviously get it in 4K, don't buy it in Blu-ray first, especially as there's a Blu-ray in here as well. Okay, so that's it for today. My first 3 of the week is Guardians 3. Tomorrow I'll be showing you Captain America 3, and then on Thursday, that's right, on Thursday I will be showing you Scream 3. So we've got 3 threes, one after the other, so that's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, that's it for today though. I'm gonna go. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay, goodbye.